Hey everyone, today I'm back and I'm going to do a black and gold look with glowing skin, super easy. So starting off with the Flower Beauty Perfecting Primer, it's my favorite drugstore primer. I'm just putting that all over my face and it's super moisturizing. Then I'm going in with the Algenist Color Correcting Drops. First I'm taking the green shade and I'm just putting it wherever I have redness. The idea to color correct is to counteract the redness or the darkness or whatever it may be with the opposite color on the color wheel. So green counteracts red, peach counteracts darkness, like blue and pink help brighten, that kind of a thing. So I'm just using my MSQ Professional concealer brush and I'm blending all of this out. I will link this set that I got this in down below. It was off of Amazon and this particular brush is one of my favorites. So anyways, I just used the peach shade to go over dark spots and now I'm taking the blue shade and putting it under my eyes just to brighten. Then I'm taking the L'Oreal Lumi Cushion Foundation and the Ulta Beauty Sponge and just pouncing that all over my face. I love this sponge, I just hate that it's white. Again, if you're actually going to show, avoid putting foundation on your forehead because you don't want it to transfer to your hat. I'm trying this new thing and you guys let me know if you like it or not, where I put the brush names up in the corner, so that's what that is all about. Let me know down in the comments if you like it like that or what is up, you know? Okay. Next, I'm taking the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Redness and putting this over my scars for the most part, but any blemishes, that kind of a thing, and I just apply it with my finger and then blend it out with the sponge. And then I'm taking the Urban Decay Weightless Concealer in Medium Light Neutral. It's basically my skin tone. I'm not here to really brighten. I'm just concealing and it's like a little bit lighter, so I'm still doing the highlighting spots, but just a very thin layer. And then blending it out with the sponge, of course. Next, I am just going to set that with the Sonia Kashuk Brightening Powder. It is the loose version. And I'm using the Luxie 522 brush. This is my favorite brush for setting the under eyes right now. It's awesome. Then I'm taking the MAC Studio Fix Powder with my icing powder brush and just adding some coverage where I need it and then lightly putting it wherever else just to set my face. Setting any creams or liquids with the powder will help ensure that they don't melt off at the show and that they won't crease or anything like that, so definitely give it a go if you are not setting your foundation now. Next, I'm just filling in my brows with the Anastasia Dipbrow in Taupe. I have an in-depth brow routine video, so I will link that off to the side, so I'm just quickly going through it, or not so quickly, but you know. Then I'm taking Sonia Kashuk Concealer Palette and just carving out my brows. Again, all of this is in that brow routine video. And then I set it with Anastasia Brow Gel. Moving on to eyes, I primed with the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre, and I set that with the Wet n Wild eyeshadow in the color Brule. Now I'm just going to use the Naked 2 Basics palette, Naked Basics 2, whatever, and I'm taking that color right there and using a Morphe E23, a super fluffy blending brush, and putting this all over the crease. Don't worry about really keeping it precise, just make it blown out and smoky and try to avoid the lid, but we're gonna go in with a lighter color later anyways. Next, I'm taking this color right here and I'm using a more precise brush in the crease, and I'm keeping my eye open for this so I can put it directly into the crease. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. And then just blending it out with that big fluffy brush to make sure it is flawlessly blended. Next, I'm going in with a little bit deeper of a shade and a very precise blending brush, again keeping my eye open and putting this into the crease. And if you notice, all of these crease colors, I start right in the middle of my crease instead of starting on the outer edge or inner edge, just to give my the most depth right into the center and keep my eye more rounded, if that makes any sense. Now I'm doing the same thing with the darkest shade in the palette, the same brush and everything. and then just again blending it out with the Morphe E23. Next, I am taking the lighter shade, I think it's called Stark, and a flat shader brush. I'm putting this on my lid. I'm kind of, I guess, doing a cut crease. I've been really into this kind of style lately, but I'm just cleaning up the lid a little bit. Nothing too crazy or anything, just trying to keep it brighter on the lid and then deeper in the crease. Now I'm taking the Colourpop shadow in the color Crimper, just using my finger and placing this on the inner tear duct of my eye. Now I'm taking the Kat Von D tattoo liner and creating a little thin wing. This is how I do it, and I promise I'll get an in-depth video of how I do my liner up soon. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Alrighty, now for tight lining, I'm taking the Marc Jacobs Highliner in the black color. I think it's called blacker, whatever, it's the black color, and tight lining, and I am putting this in my waterline. I know, shocker, I never put black in my waterline, but this is kind of a fun look. Fun, simple, easy, but sophisticated, if that makes any sense at all. Alright, then I'm taking the NYX Glitter Liner, and it is in a gold shade. Not exactly sure what it's called, but I'm putting this over the outer half of my wing, and I made a complete mess, but don't worry, you can go in with a Q-tip and fix it up. That's what I did. I wait for it to dry and kind of rub off whatever got into my crease, and then I go in with my eyeliner and go over that little gold that got onto my actual liner. Then going in with that deepest shade again, I'm taking an angled brush and putting this on my lower lash line as close to my waterline as possible, and then taking this lighter shade and blending it out with the Sonia Kashuk pencil brush just to make it a little bit smokier. Then I'm just taking that gold eyeliner again and putting it on that inner corner and taking about a third of the way down my lower lash line. Then I'm taking these Social Eyes Minx lashes and applying those as well as mascara. And then we move on to contouring. I'm using the Kat Von D contour kits, and I am making my face fierce today. I really wanted a contoured, sculpted look, so that is what I'm doing. First, I take the Tarte contour brush and put that in my contours, my cheeks, and then I blend it upwards a little bit with like the wider side of the brush. So right here, I'm just taking the wider side and blending it up towards my temples a little bit. And then I'm just taking this really deep shade on a MAC 137, and I'm just barely putting it into the contours of my cheeks to give it that extra depth, but using the fluffy brush makes it not super intense. And then I am taking the lighter there's a peach shade and a banana shade, and cleaning up my contour. This does magic, I swear, or you can always bake if you're familiar with that technique, but that's how I do it. And then I take the two lightest shades, it's like a vanilla and a banana shade, and put that under my eyes and in the highlighting areas of my face. Let me know if you guys want like an in-depth contour and highlight video. I've kind of always thought about it, but let me know down below. And then I'm taking the Becca and Jaclyn Hill. It's actually a holiday palette that is gone now, but it's the color Champagne Pop, and just putting that on the high points of my cheekbone and my nose and just everywhere. And then I'm taking a Physicians Formula bronzer. I think it's called Warmth Bronzer. And I'm just using a big fluffy brush and putting this all over the outer edge of my face. It has that super nice glowy bronze that everyone wants during summer, if you know what I mean. It's like a J-Lo glow. I love that stuff. Next for blush, I'm using the Milani Luminoso blush and an icing stippling brush, and just putting this in the blushing areas. And then I'm actually taking just a little Sonia Kashuk brush that I got in a holiday set and contouring my nose with my bronzing shade. And then for lips, I'm using the NYX lip liner in Nude Suede shoes. It is so hard for me to say. And then for the liquid lipstick aspect, I'm taking the Milani liquid lipstick in the color Adorable, or it might be Adored. I'm pretty sure it's Adorable. And that will complete this look. Once the lip dries, it will be matte and last all day. I hope that you guys love this look, and let me know what you thought down below and what you'd like to see next. See you guys in my next video.